Hello, and welcome to this presentation. We will explain why academic integrity matters in the IB, and we'll share with you some strategies so you all can promote and foster a culture of academic integrity in your schools. Academic integrity is essential, and not only for the IB, because we all need to trust the qualifications that exam boards award through rigorous assessment systems. IB grades can only be trusted by others if they are a true reflection of the personal level of achievement of a student and with the school ensuring that assessments are carried out legitimately under equal and comparable conditions. That is, we can only trust qualifications when we are certain that their assessment process was completed with integrity, be that by a national or an international exam board. The credibility and reputation of IB grades can only be maintained as a result of the partnership between the IB and IB World Schools, in which both parties adhere to the academic integrity principle and follow strict processes and procedures. Any act, deliberate or inadvertent, that compromises the assessment process will have a negative impact on the trust and credibility of any academic qualification. So, given that academic integrity endeavor is a shared one, what are the expectations of the two main parties? And what does the IB do specifically to maintain the credibility and reputation of IB grades? The IB provides clear definitions in the area of academic integrity, considers academic integrity in both curriculum and assessment design, ensures that IB staff and examiners are trained, knowledgeable, and act appropriately and with integrity, monitors candidates' work and exam responses to identify cases of malpractice, monitors authorized IB World Schools to ensure they comply with IB rules and regulations, and ensures that the marking and grade award process is completed following strict standards with appropriate quality assurance procedures. And what are the expectations of IB World Schools to maintain the credibility and reputation of IB grades? The expectations are that schools create and foster an ethical culture, have a strong and easily accessible academic integrity policy, include parents and legal guardians in the conversation, as they may need periodic guidance of what the school considers appropriate behavior and expectations of all work completed by their children. And schools are expected to provide you support for teacher training and dedicated sessions with students to discuss academic integrity. However, there are many other things to consider at school level. For example, we need to understand that academic integrity is not just a set of rules to follow in school. It goes beyond life after education. The students of today will be the professionals of tomorrow. Teaching only how to avoid plagiarism is not enough. We all should strive to instill the principle of ethical behavior. Teachers should always consider the wide range of skills, understanding, cultural background, and previous teaching of their students when they start the IB education so they can tailor their teaching strategies. Students' academic understanding of academic integrity is developmental, not intuitive. Explanations about integrity should start early on and not just before the exams. In addition to that, we need to consider academic integrity as a learning journey and not something students must recognize at the end. Young children understand that it is not right to steal or what getting an unfair advantage means. Above all, educators must be role models of integrity in the day to day teaching and activities. High school students will move into further education and training, but may start their IB education with limited knowledge and understanding about academic integrity. They need the right support to build strong and clear views in the area of ethical behavior. By working together, we can create a supportive learning environment that encourages students to act honestly, take responsibility for their learning, and deliver authentic and genuine work. So now, let's move on what can IB World Schools do to create and maintain a culture of academic integrity. First and foremost, schools need to create a supportive learning environment, and to achieve this, teachers should give their students the confidence and their own skills and potential, support students and the challenge to make creative and original work so they are assessed for their genuine effort, discuss the relevance of completing tasks and assignments with integrity, allow the time to teach important skills such as note taking, citing and referencing, etc. Give students the opportunity to practice these skills, share examples of respectable websites and resources, and ensure that students feel confident to ask for support when needed. Also, we expect schools to clarify expectations around all subjects. And to achieve this, teachers should clearly communicate expectations and the rules of the course, such as late submissions, use of plagiarism detection software, etc. Explain what strategies and tools will be used to check for authenticity of work. Discuss with students their goals and expectations around academic integrity. Define and provide examples for different forms of academic misconduct and unethical behavior. Discuss with students how to respond to scenarios where they may be asked to breach the school's academic integrity policy. State clearly when collaboration and group learning is permitted and when independent work is expected. And discuss the ethical, academic, and legal repercussions of posting materials and essay mails or websites offering support. One area of concern we identify when investigating cases of student misconduct is that most students engage in this behavior as a result of stress and poor time management. Therefore, we encourage schools to recognize students' stress and support them, for which we recommend to set tasks, deadlines for work and collaboration with teachers and other subjects to avoid students having multiple deadlines at the same time. Talk with teachers of other subjects to reduce homework when important IB assessments are due. Teach students about time management. Look for early signs when students want an easy way out due to stress or nerves, and help them understand the impact of misconduct on them, whether they get caught or not. And remind students of course expectations at the time they may be most likely to forget. As a conclusion, please consider that translating ethics knowledge into ethical behavior is not simple, and it is much harder than teaching students a simple set of rules. We need to teach them how to reason about ethical situations and then support them and following their reasoning with actions. Completing assessments with integrity goes beyond the control of exams. It covers the whole of the teaching and learning process. We spend a great deal of time teaching our students the knowledge they need to succeed in exams, but we must be sure to invest enough time teaching ethical reasoning, which is not assessed in final exams, but will have a significant impact in the student's future. To finish, we would like to say that the fight is not against new and old technologies and tools to identify cheating, but for students to act with integrity and for schools to support them while fostering an ethical environment. The IB and IB World Schools are partners in maintaining the currency of IB grades to be trusted by institutions. The IB needs to trust schools to do due diligence, and schools can trust IB to take its responsibility seriously and the interest of their students. We owe it to those students who need these grades to do all what we can to ensure a fair and genuine assessment. We thank you all for your time listening to this presentation. For any queries, please contact support at ibo.org. For further information, please read the Academic Integrity publications that can be found in the Program Resource Center. We thank you again for your time.